Welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 main event. And the Dangerous Divas are kicking things off with a tag team contest. And welcome everyone live from San Diego, California. This is WWE 2K15 main event. And the number one contender to the Divas Championship, Paige, is making her way to the ring for this tag team contest. On this week's episode of Raw, Paige came up short against AJ in a non-title matchup, and Paige couldn't let it go. She demanded another match against AJ this week. So I told him, find a tag team partner and get ready, because you guys are going to go at it on main event. And the Australian is Paige's pick for a tag team partner here tonight, and I don't think he could do much better. The up-and-coming diva has had a tough few months trying to earn her way to a Divas Championship match, but she's still a top contender to the title, even though she hasn't quite made it to that championship match. And the champion had a dominating victory over the number one contender, Paige, on Raw, and has been on a strong roll since winning the title from the Bellas at the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. Tonight, we'll have to see who AJ picked to be your partner in this tag team matchup. And it looks like the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, will be AJ's partner, and what a great choice that is. One of the top divas, not in just the WWE Divas division, but around the world, one of the best women's wrestlers, period. Should be an excellent tag team contest to kick off main event. And there's the bell as AJ starts off with Paige here, and Paige snaps off the suplex. She wants to get back on track after a tough loss to AJ on Raw. Putting the boots to the champion, these two will face off at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view one-on-one for the Divas Championship. And Paige taking the fight to AJ here. You can tell how she's just pissed off from the loss on Raw, and really wants to show AJ that she will not be a fluke challenger. She's coming hard for the title at the Elimination Chamber. There's Natalya looking for the tag, and AJ gives it to her. Let's see what the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, can pull off against the number one contender, Paige. And look at those vicious headbutts rocking Natalya, knocking her down in the corner. And now Paige putting the boots to her. There's another headbutt, my goodness. And look at this. Paige hits the page turners, whipping Natalya's head right into the mat. And could this be it already? No, only gets a one count. And look at AJ snatches Paige from the back. And Natalya takes advantage with the knife edge chop, my goodness. Collapses Paige right to the mat. And Paige might be too furious in this match. She hasn't even attempted to tag in Emma at all. And she's trying to take on both AJ and Natalya at the same time. Paige letting her anger override her wits right now. Beautiful drop toe hold into an elbow drop. Classic tag team wrestling there from AJ and Natalya. And then you see Natalya brings the leg crashing down on Paige. shoulder buster there by Paige. And she's got Natalya in her sights again. Is she going to bust out the Paige Turner one more time? No, she hooks her up, props her in position, and delivers the Rampage, compressing the head and neck of Natalya. But I think she's in the wrong part of town here. AJ's going to have easy access to the break up the pin. AJ, great teamwork here on main event. I can't say the same for Paige and Emma though. Paige trying to do everything by herself here, and she's friends with Emma. This just makes it all the more surprising. But she's so blinded by rage over losing to AJ on Raw. She finally makes it over and gets the very first tag to Emma here. Let's see what Emma can do against the Divas champ. An excellent opportunity for both Natalya and Emma here to move up the ranks in the Divas division in this tag team match. And the Divas champion with a beautiful side Russian leg sweep there takes down the awesome Australian. And look at that inside neck breaker, just incredible torque on the neck. AJ possibly setting up for that Widow's Peak submission. The Black Widow submission. Or maybe her running knee. Emma snaps off of her Hurricanrana there. And the champion does the same. Hurricanrana warfare here on main event. And there's a flip neck breaker by AJ. And AJ is gaining momentum quickly here against Emma. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. And AJ is rolling here, looking to put Emma away very soon. And there's the sliced bread, also known as the acai DDT, and also known as a possible victory here for AJ. And no, it wasn't enough. Wow, very surprising. That's one of AJ's favorite maneuvers. But there's her running knee to the head, the Shining Wizard. And will that be enough to put Emma down? Oh, we'll never know, because Paige makes a save at the very last second. But Emma has taken a lot of damage here. Doesn't really have a choice, gonna have to tag Paige in here. And look at great maneuver there by the champion. Get the more damaged opponent in the corner. And she goes for the schoolboy one more time. But I believe Emma might have reached the ropes with her hands that time. Textbook suplex brings Emma over. But Emma reverses whatever AJ had in mind next. And she sprints to the corner to make the tag to Paige. And Paige is back in against the champion now. And look at this. AJ out of nowhere with the acai DDT. Oh, and it wasn't enough to keep Paige down. Paige determined to get her win back from Raw. Backbreaker. Leg sweep combination. Innovative offense from the champion. And into the cover now. And not even a 1 count, my goodness. Oh, vicious kick to the side by AJ. Big forearms from Paige. What a fight between these two ladies. And what does AJ have in mind here? Locks it in, and snaps off the Hurricanrana, this time on Paige. And will this be enough now? Still not even a 1 count. What heart shown by Paige tonight. But oh my goodness, there's another Shining Wizard, and I don't think Paige can take that kind of damage at this point. Oh, and it's all over. Natalya and AJ pick up the huge tag team victory here on main event. And Paige continues to struggle against AJ. She's going to really have to step up her game if she wants to win the Divas Championship at the Elimination Chamber. Speaking of the Elimination Chamber, we are going to have 2 chamber matches this year. One for the Intercontinental title, and one for the Hardcore Championship. And the Hardcore title chamber match needs to be filled, so this is our first Hardcore Chamber qualifying matchup, as the big guy, Ryback, takes on the Darewolf, the high-flying Justin Gabriel. Gabriel had that amazing steel cage matchup with R-Truth in the fall, so he is not really an underdog in this match. As big and bad as the big guy Ryback looks, Justin Gabriel has all the skills to win this matchup against the monstrous Ryback. And now Ryback has been struggling to get back on track since using the United States title. Came very close to being a tag team #1 contender. But now, he's setting his sights on making his way into the Hardcore Chamber match a little later this month. Ryback also requested this match because of being eliminated by Justin Gabriel in the Royal Rumble, so we got a twofold purpose for this match. Ryback wants his revenge, and to see who will qualify for the Hardcore Elimination Chamber. And of course, in our main event tonight, Hardcore Champion CM Punk will defend the title against Kevin Nash in a TLC match. What a tremendous contest that will be. And that will solidify who enters the Hardcore Chamber as the champion. And Ryback goes to waist control here. And Gabriel snaps him out with an arm drag. And look at that, Insecurity takes down the big guy. Great start here for Justin Gabriel. But Ryback not going to let Gabriel get going too much here. Snatches him in the Irish whip, plants him in the corner. Oh, and the big guy misses the boot. And Gabriel misses with a wild kick. Oh, but that huge back elbow didn't miss. And look at Ryback with the Luthez press. And now bouncing Justin Gabriel's head off the mat like a basketball. Justin Gabriel needs to get into a faster pace here. Uses high-flying maneuvers to counteract this devastating power game by the big guy. And Irish whipping Ryback is not going to get you a win here. As you see, kick to the gut by the big guy. And Justin Gabriel determined. And now he hits a back elbow of his own. And there we go. That's the type of thing Justin Gabriel needs to do to move on in this matchup. Back-to-back moonsaults, taking the air out of Ryback. But Ryback still got some fight in him. Hurricanrana takes Ryback over. And look at Gabriel plant Ryback with the DDT. The South African superstar was doing well there until he ran into the spinebuster from Ryback. And oh my goodness, look at this. Spinebuster followed up with a huge power bomb. And I guess that was only a fleeting moment for Justin Gabriel. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Hardcore matches to qualify for the Hardcore Chamber. And Ryback's got Sting's baseball bat. But Gabriel wrestles it away from the big guy. And oh no, he just clobbered Ryback with it. And again. Oh, and this time right to the head. And look at Gabriel just go crazy on Ryback with that baseball bat. And oh, now Ryback's got the bat. And oh, right across the spine. How did Ryback withstand that assault? And oh no, one right to Justin Gabriel's head. The big guy must be indestructible to take that type of damage and then deal it right back. And oh my goodness, spinebuster on the floor. And Ryback is a wrecking machine at this point. And Justin Gabriel's chances seem to be fleeting at this point. The big guy brings Gabriel up to his feet. But Justin Gabriel reverses, gets the side Russian leg sweep on the floor. Belly-to-belly release by Ryback. Justin Gabriel's spine crashes into the mats on the outside. What kind of destruction can Ryback continue to cause out here? Oh my goodness. Slams Gabriel's head on the floor into the cover now. and only gets a 2 count. The winner of this match will qualify for the Hardcore Chamber match at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view this month. And look at, oh my goodness, Justin Gabriel just wrapped up Ryback and that pump handle suplex and dropped him neck first across the knee. And here's the cover now. And Ryback, I don't even think that was barely one. How the hell did Ryback survive that after that baseball attack from Gabriel? Oh my goodness, hard shot to the back. And Ryback hooks Gabriel up into the shell shock. Can he hit it on the floor here? And oh my goodness. Tremendous damage to the back and spine of Justin Gabriel here as Ryback struggles to his feet. And surprised, Ryback not going for the pin here. Possibly more destruction in mind. Oh, back elbow. Kick to the leg now. And the hard knee. Big right hand by Ryback. And Gabriel finds a way out of it. Ryback very surprised he took too much damage. Time got wasted after the shell shock. And now Justin Gabriel looking for some more goods under the ring. Didn't quite find what he was looking for. Uh-oh, but it looks like the big guy is going to find what he's looking for, because he just scooped up Justin Gabriel for one more shell shock. And oh my goodness, can he even withstand such an impact? The cover on the outside, 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. The big guy, Ryback, gets his Royal Rumble revenge and moves on to the Hardcore Chamber match. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Justin Gabriel scooped him right up into that pump handle suplex and dropped him neck first across his knee, but it wasn't enough to keep the big guy down. And then you see this hard shot to the back. That led to the first meat hook. Justin Gabriel survived, but he would not survive the second and final shell shock. Let's take a look. Look at that drop to the floor. And those thin mats out there just cover a cement floor. So you have to believe there's tremendous impact on the back and the neck of Justin Gabriel. And that gives Ryback the huge win in this qualifying matchup while getting revenge for his Royal Rumble elimination. Tremendous victory for the big guy. What a night so far on Main Event. And speaking of Royal Rumble revenge, here's a huge matchup. Mark Henry eliminated Brock Lesnar from the Royal Rumble very early on. And of course, as you know, Brock Lesnar does not take too kindly to losing. So he immediately put a challenge out to Mark Henry. And I decided if we're going to do that, let's make it a table match. And let's see some true destruction between these monsters. And here comes the pain. The Minnesota Monster, Brock Lesnar, seeks revenge against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, in this tables matchup. And Brock looks ready for this one. Looks ready to toss Mark Henry around. And Mark Henry's got some enemies to worry about, because Andre the Giant also returned at the Royal Rumble. And for those of you who don't know, Mark Henry destroyed Andre the Giant in a tables matchup, delivering 7 DDTs and power slamming Andre the Giant through a table. Well, upcoming very soon, you've got to believe Andre the Giant's going to be seeking revenge, and that revenge could cost Mark Henry dearly. And these two monsters lock up and look at Brock Lesnar with that short arm clothesline. Now, it's been a tremendous week for Mark Henry as he defeated the new WWE Champion, The Undertaker, on Raw. And while there were no title matches scheduled between now and WrestleMania, considering Mark Henry's impressive victory, we may have to have one last title match before WrestleMania, and WWE officials are trying to sort out how to do that. As you know, John Cena was the WWE Champion, lost the title at the Royal Rumble to The Undertaker. But due to the WrestleMania situation, it was assumed John Cena wouldn't receive his title match until after WrestleMania. So we may settle the score before then, after then. As I stated, WWE officials trying to sort out that situation as we speak. But right now, Mark Henry is sorting out all sorts of kicks to Brock Lesnar's body, and there's a tremendous knee right to the face. And that's a big knee, folks. Brock Lesnar seeking out Royal Rumble revenge in this match. Couldn't believe he was eliminated so early on by Mark Henry. So he's going to take it out physically on the big man. And it looks like Brock Lesnar will be the first man to go out there and grab a table. What sort of destruction will it take for one of these men to put the other through a table? Nice reversal there by Mark Henry. Mark Henry has possession of the table now. Oh, and he jams it into the gut of Brock Lesnar and then into the spine. My goodness. Both of these men are ruthless. Mark Henry riding high from that victory over Undertaker on Raw. And what a tremendous statement it would be to pin the new WWE Champion Undertaker on Raw and then put Brock Lesnar through a table on main event. Lesnar snatches the table out of the corner. He's going to set it up now. And look at that Irish whip. Crumples Brock Lesnar. Mark Henry whipped him so hard. And there's a belly from Mark Henry. It's not too often Brock Lesnar takes a trip to Suplex City. And then there's that short arm clothesline again, working well for Lesnar here tonight. Oh, and again, my goodness. Oh, and that was dangerously close to the table there. And the Beast is back up to his feet. And he clotheslines Mark Henry one more time, and that was almost it there. Lesnar waiting on Henry here. Decides he's better off setting up the table one more time. Oh, and there's another one of those vicious knees. Lesnar won't be able to take too many of those. And Lesnar gets on top of Henry and then now just raining down right hands. Vicious knockout right hands from Brock Lesnar. Oh, and look at this, Henry. Oh, that was a missed opportunity there. I think he should have tried to drive him right through the table there. But I'm not sure if he was concerned with the Lesnar reversal. Oh my goodness, tremendous impact from the spine buster. And Mark Henry's got the Beast Incarnate on the ropes here. Oh, and Lesnar comes back to life and takes Henry down with the STO. And now it's Henry who's dazed. And uh-oh, the suplexes begin. Back suplex by Lesnar. And Henry now, this could be it. Yes, and Henry puts Lesnar through the table. And oh my goodness, what a week for Mark Henry. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Henry scooped Lesnar up, and just like he should have done the first time, planted him through the table. My goodness. Brock Lesnar does not get Royal Rumble revenge, as the world's strongest man just drives him through the table with this running power slam, shades of the British Bulldog. And Mark Henry is on a tremendous roll, and I think WWE officials are not going to have a choice but to give Mark Henry a championship match. And look at John Cena. John Cena approves of this victory, and that is a tremendous stamp of approval, considering John Cena is a man who is owed a title shot. Well, it looks like we'll have to, WWE officials will be forced to make a decision on whether or not Mark Henry gets a title shot before before WrestleMania, because that is 2 tremendous victories in 1 week, defeating not only the champion but Brock Lesnar as well. It looks like Mark Henry has the WWE Championship locked in his sights. But now it's time for our main event of the evening, as the Hardcore Champion CM Punk gets ready to defend the title in a TLC match versus Big Sexy Kevin Nash. What a tremendous contest this should be. Punk defended the title against the Honky Tonk Man last week. Promised to be a fighting champion since regaining the title in a triple threat match against R-Truth and Corey Graves. And so far he has lived up to that. Defending the title against the Honky Tonk Man last week, and now taking on a former world champion in Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash, been in and out of the scene recently. Hasn't been seen in some time. But once he heard CM Punk was pretty much handing out title shots, Big Sexy emerged from the shadows. And he's looking to shut down his former rival and take the Hardcore title. And of course, whoever wins this match will enter the Hardcore Chamber as champion at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So a lot on the line for this one. Can CM Punk overcome the monstrous Kevin Nash and climb that ladder and claim his Hardcore title? Or will Kevin Nash destroy the Chicago Savior and be the new champion heading into a dangerous situation with 5 other competitors in the Hardcore Chamber? Back and forth battle here to kick things off. Kevin Nash with the extra high back body drop for CM Punk. Oh, big right hand takes Punk to the corner, but Punk kicks Nash in the face. And there's a swinging neck breaker. And Nash rains down more right hands into the face of CM Punk. And there's a DDT. Nash trying to put Punk out of commission before he even goes for a ladder on the outside. And of course, chairs and tables also legal in this match. So any way you can really to get up and get that championship hanging high above the ring, but I would suggest ladder would probably be the best route. But if you want to stack a bunch of chairs or a bunch of tables, I suppose you could do it. Look at those 3 rapid-fire kicks, then followed up with a 4th kick, and the enziguri takes Big Kevin Nash down. And CM Punk trying to rack up the damage quickly to the head of Kevin Nash. He knows an unconscious Nash is not a Nash who's climbing the ladder to claim the Hardcore title. Mongolian chop and a kick to the leg, and Kevin Nash has seen enough, delivers the big knee to the gut. But Punk reverses whatever Nash had in mind and brings him down with the arm buster. And there's another kick, this time to the spine. Hellacious leg drop by Kevin Nash. Shades of the Hulkster with that one. No, and Nash, of all people, is the first man to go get the ladder. I thought for sure CM Punk would be the first one to bring it in. And look at this, Punk inside out, and then a crossroads type maneuver to take Nash down. Kevin Nash misses the big right hand. CM Punk playing games with Nash here. Look at this. Trying to confuse and frustrate Kevin Nash. It's not a bad idea. Because Kevin Nash gets angry, makes a mistake. Makes it all the more easier for CM Punk to claim his Hardcore Championship. And look at that. As soon as Nash went for the ladder, Punk kicked him right in the legs, took him right down to the mat. And a huge chop knocks Nash onto the ladder. Excellent strategy by CM Punk. He knows if he makes it into the chamber match, he's going to need to be in tip-top condition. So he's going to take Nash out quickly, get his belt, and move on to the Elimination Chamber. CM Punk knees his way out of that suplex, but it misses the enziguri and gets caught with a neckbreaker on the outside. And Nash has the ladder now, waiting on Punk here. Sets it up. Punk blocks the punch, answers with a forearm, but then he gets that back body drop again. It had to be 9-10 feet in the air. And there goes Punk again. And there's that crossroads type neckbreaker. And Punk adjusts the ladder here. And he's making that climb. Can CM Punk pull down the Hardcore Championship? He's hanging from it. Oh my goodness, it's not enough. Kevin Nash jackknifes Punk off the belt onto the steel steps. But he didn't notice the ladder fell out of the ring. He's got to bring that back in there. And Punk steps to the outside, but he can't let Kevin Nash climb that ladder. And look at this, Kevin Nash scoops Punk up on his shoulders, but Punk fights his way out. Irish whip from Nash, and big boot in the corner, my goodness. Oh, and great move there. CM Punk Irish whip Nash, and he hit leg first into the steel steps, taking him down. And now Punk's back up there trying to claim his Hardcore Championship. But he gets pulled down by Big Sexy. Oh my goodness, and a huge right hand bust open CM Punk. Is this Kevin Nash's opportunity here? He starts the long climb up. Oh my goodness, CM Punk catches him in the back door and brings him down. And now Punk's going to try to cash in. Kevin Nash tumbled from the ladder, and CM Punk's going to try to reclaim the Hardcore title here. Oh, Kevin Nash taking a long time. But he makes it and knocks Punk and the ladder right over. CM Punk crashing down. I believe he hit his head on the buckles and the ropes on the way. Kevin Nash readjusts now and starts that long climb. And CM Punk's going to join him on the other side. And what a fight we're going to have here at the top of the ladder. Hardcore title on the line. Head bashed off the ladder by CM Punk. Wow, but Nash comes back with the right hand. And now it's Punk who's having a hard time. Rake of the eyes by CM Punk. And he punches Nash off the ladder. Is this CM Punk's time? He's got his hands on the belt. He's struggling with it. And he gets his belt. CM Punk retains the Hardcore Championship. Let's take a look here. Punk struggled to pull it down. But then he finally got it unlocked and brought the belt down. And CM Punk will move on to the Elimination Chamber match. The Hardcore Chamber. And so far we know, Punk will enter as champion. And earlier tonight, the big guy, Ryback, qualified to be in that match. And here comes one of Punk's buddies, Edge, to celebrate with him. What a tremendous victory. Edge, of course, came up a little bit short, the last man eliminated from the Royal Rumble match, but he's more than happy to celebrate with his friend, CM Punk. I thank you guys for watching. Tune in this Friday for WWE 2K15 SmackDown, and keep an eye out